Hey, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Wow, we already got what, eight, nine people in here already? That's pretty cool. See who we got. Trevor, thanks for coming in. Andy, Turlo, what's going on, man? Yo, Cody, what's happening? Who else do we got in here? Did I miss it? Kevin L's here. What's going on, Kevin? Cool. Thanks for coming in. We had a pretty good week over here on BW's Garage. Our video went over really well. We got a lot of new people in here. Yo, Chop Shop Mike made it. What's going on, brother? What's happening? Mike, were you able to get your seat today? Or does your buddy at least have it? I know you were waiting to hear from him last time we texted. Rick, what's happening, man? How you doing, brother? So periodically through the live stream tonight, I'll put, let me see if I get that right. Okay. I'll periodically put Jay's email up there for everybody. You know, Jay's a really solid guy. He has most everything you could ever think of for a Tri-5s or anybody building. You know, you got access. The smaller stuff he'll ship. The bigger stuff, you know, like what happened with Mike, I'll help you out if I have to. All right, Mike, let me know. Keep me tuned in, man. I'm just as curious about it as you, man. I want to make sure you get it just the way it was sent. Henry, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. What else do we got in here? I don't want to miss nobody now. Floyd made it. What's going on, Floyd? Thanks for coming in, brother. I appreciate you, man. So, like I was saying, our video went over really good. Actually, you guys see Chop Mike in here, MC. We got him parts too. We got him a upper back seat for the 55. Kim and I, like I told you in the video, we thought we were recording. It was just as much my fault as hers, I guess. Like I heard the beep beep beep. I said, "Yeah, it's working." Well, apparently it wasn't. But yeah, we had a good day. That's only one of Jay's places where he has parts stored. Where actually he last time I was down there, you got to come to the other place. I said, okay. So this time he said it again, and Kim's like, well, let's go down and see what he's talking about. So we're going on Sunday. We're invited down, and we'll bring the camera along, and we'll show you guys what they got. Jeff Rooper, what's going on, man? Thank Paul White made it. What's going on? Cool, man. All right. Bob Rawson's here. Bob, I got your card, or I think it's a card. I got a mailing from Bob Shaky Rawson. So now that I know he's here, we'll get that open. Hey, what's going on, country boy? How you doing, man? All right. I don't know if is Mike Black in here. We got a card. I don't know what's in here. It's really thick. Kim and I are very curious what's in here. So anybody sees Desert Rat come in, let me know. But for right now, we're going to open up the one we got from Bob Shaky. Yeah, we had a lot of fun going down there looking at parts. Kimberly wants at Safari. She ain't even kidding. Yo, there he is. What's going on, Mike? How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming in. Rocky Mazel, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I think I gotta check, Rocky. I think that's a 56. There was only 4,000 of them made. 4,021, I think, or something like it. Some really small number. All right, so we got a really nice card here from Shaky. Check it out, man. It's got a cool Christmas truck on it. Huh? How about that? It says, wishing you all a good old-fashioned Merry Christmas, Shaky. I really appreciate that, Bob. We'll go up there and we'll put it on the tree. Thank you very much. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I took down our Man of War horseshoe and we got up a little Christmas ornament. That was Kim's idea. Nice little touch, I think. Huh? All right. So now we know that Mike's here. Let's open the mailing we got from Mike. I like getting mail. I like getting mail from you guys. A lot of fun. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, it's a Christmas card. Merry Christmas. Oh man, nice pair of stickers. Check it out, man. Oh, we got some. Look at this, man. He took some pictures of us on his board. I tell you guys, you got to go over to check out Mike's channel. He took the most time and made the coolest sticker board. I mean, it's a wooden rendition of his garage, of his truck, and he's putting everybody's stickers on it. He's got the Iron Horse Boys over here. He's got his on the other one. He got me up there where the inspection sticker would go. But I really appreciate this, Mike. This is really awesome. Here's his other truck. He got a video of him driving that around. I'm sorry about the reflection. That's the ring that Andy Turlow's Garage got us, and it really helps the lighting. So, but it puts a little, when I put something up, it reflects on the photographs. But oh, this is really, really nice. Thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate it, man. Really nice touch. Really nice touch. All right. How about that, huh? It's really cool stuff, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mike. That's really nice, man. Really nice of you to think of us. You know, you got a Baja Bug. I think that one, you'll appreciate this. Mine was red, Mike. Mike's got a Baja Bug, or had a Baja Bug. I remember seeing these. Who remembers these, man, from the late 70s, mid to late 70s? I remember a couple of those rolling around in my hometown. Really cool, man. Thank you. It's got a really nice Christmas card here that came with it. It's a nice little reading on it. We'll go through that. BW, thank you for thinking of me during the holidays. You make a lot of people feel special. I can see what you're doing with your live shows. Everyone is interacting like everyone's one happy family. That's what we try to do, Mike. I have really enjoyed watching the Gasser build one video at a time from the beginning. Know you are way farther along, but I don't want to miss anything here. It's a couple pictures of the projects. Happy holidays to you and the wife. Your friend, Mike. Thank you a lot, Mike. I appreciate it. He says, P.S. You're the boss in the 55 truck. I told you put me in the inspection sticker spot. Thanks a lot, brother. That's really cool, man. All right, let's check out and see who we got in here. I don't want to miss anybody, so I'm going to pan up for a minute and check and make sure. All right, Shop Cat Industries is here. All right, man. Welcome. Who else has we got? Let's go down through here. Who have I missed? Hey, Lynn and Larry are here. What's going on, man? Thanks a lot. Hey, Andy, thanks a lot, Turlo. I appreciate that, man. JJ and Son Speed Shop made it. What's going on, man? I'm a couple minutes late. I was reading through Mike's card. Mr. B Real Grady's here. What's happening? Howie Mook. All right, man. This is really awesome, man. I just gonna come up through. If I missed you, please. Mark's Garage in Hedgeville, West Virginia's here. What's going on? All right, Mike's 55 Chevy Garage is here. Dopey's Garage made it. Cool, man. All right, Rocky Mazel. All right, man. So if I missed anybody, chat again so I catch your name. I like to say hello to everybody. All right. All right. Once again, I'm gonna put up throughout the video, or excuse me, the live stream, I'm going to keep putting up Jay's email. Anybody that needs any parts, like I said, if you email him directly, he's really responsive. He'll get back to you within a day or so. You know, maybe email back and forth a couple times. I bet you he gets comfortable with you, and you probably get his phone number. You know, if it's bigger things, you know, he's like, these are his words. He said, Brian, I'm closer to 80 than 75. That's why whenever our buddy Mike up there in Canada, he needed the upper back, I had to get involved and help ship that out. But so, you know, I would do the same for any of you. You know, you got to know that. All right. So Swamp Thing made it. What's going on? But if you got like you think that are harder parts to get, odds are Jay got them. If he hasn't got them, he'll work to get them. Like Sunday, we're going down. I've been looking for a original speedometer for our car. Kim got me a new set of bezels from Classic Car Industries for Christmas, but I want the old school speedometer, and I only want the two gauges because it only ever had the temperature gauge and the fuel gauge on it. You know, the newer ones that have all four, but they want $1,000 for them things, man. And to me, it just wouldn't look like the gasser. You know what I mean? So, but Jay's working to get me a one that works. He said he'll find me one that works. So that's good enough for me. Yo, country boy, thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate it, man. Merry Christmas. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, man. That helps a lot. All right. That was probably JJ. That was probably one of the funnest. I finally got the words right. That was probably the funnest video I ever made. You know, I didn't have to worry about the camera. Kim took care of everything. I got to mess around with Dan on the phone and learning all this stuff that Jay was talking about. It was a lot of fun, man. It really was. I enjoyed it a lot. You know, it's like everybody, oh, you did a cool thing. Well, let me tell you, it was just as cool for me because it's like doing car stuff all day, whether it's for myself, somebody else, but some of it was for ourselves. You know, it's like we were looking for a speedo and stuff like that, and you know, Jay's working towards getting us a really good one. I think Gorney said he needed a hood bar. We also need a hood bar, so we're going to see what he's got down there tomorrow. Or excuse me, not tomorrow, on Sunday. And like I said, we'll bring you guys along for the ride. You know. I don't think. Yo, what's going on, Don? Did you get a chance to email Jay and form some kind of relationship yet, Don? I know you guys will hit it off, man, because I mean, when you spit something out, he's going to know exactly what you're talking about. That guy knows every nut and bolt on these things, man. I bet you he does, Dopey. I bet you he does. He told me, he was like, Brian, it's probably about 75, 80% Tri 5 stuff, but he's got some other stuff there. I saw some 49 Chevy stuff he had there. He had some later model Chevy stuff there. And I thought I saw a couple grills that were 50, 55 and 56 truck. And I'll bet you he has. I'll email him. If he doesn't, I bet you he has a connection that can help you, you know? Murray, what's going on, Murray? Thanks for coming in. Murray Hendrickson made it. All right, man. That's awesome. I appreciate it. So I said, I know you're going to hit it off with him, Don. Yeah, that's cool, man. I kind of figured you were. I was waiting for your next one. You can't go dry on me like that, man. You're one of my lunchtime gotta watch things, man. I watch Dan's stuff. I watch your stuff. You know, I just started watching Mr. Heavy Chevy. I never watched him before, and I just started watching him today because I ran out of videos. And he's a funny guy, man. I saw him on Dan's chat a couple times, and I kept meaning to check him out, and I finally checked him out. He's pretty funny. Mm. Yo, Blue Yellow, what's going on, Brent? How you making out, man? You're welcome. Merry Christmas, brother. That's what we were trying to do. I mean, I guess the cat's out of the bag. For like 2 months, Kim and I were collecting as many addresses as we could. If you didn't get one this year, it's because I didn't have your address. And that's all you guys mean the world to us. Every Friday, we have a great time in here with you guys, and we just wanted that's our little thank you to everybody. You know, that was actually it's a nice little thing that's when you have a nice wife like Kim that will help you figure stuff out and do nice things. You know. What else we got going on, huh? So we're going to try to tomorrow's going to be a car day. Sunday's going to be I actually have a couple chores to do around the house, but tomorrow's going to be a car day. I actually have like a 10-12 minute video that's like two weeks ago that's still in the computer that I gotta put out. But I want to get a few more minutes into it and put a couple touches on it. But it's like, it's more of the same, but I try to make it fun. I do the best I can. We'll see how it goes over. And obviously, Sunday, we're gonna have some more car part day. We're going back down, but we're going to his. I've never been to his other place, and he kept telling me, "You got to come down. You got to come down." So we're going down Sunday. And we'll see what he has, and when we see what he has, you guys are going to see what he has. You know, we'll all see together. I actually have gazebo lights. One, it's the ceiling fan she needs hung up. I was kind of busy this summer. We bought it. We had well meaning to do it, but she knows how busy we were. We'll get it. We'll get to it. Maybe we'll do that in the spring. I hear you. I hear you, Larry. Same thing, man. She keeps me on the right track, man. Make sure I do right. Oh, thanks a lot, Brent. I really appreciate it. I was just telling everybody how much fun that one was, man. I had fun doing it. I didn't have to worry about the camera or any. Kim took care of all that. I had Dan on the phone for a bit. I actually had Mike MC on the phone too, but we lost the footage. And it was just like, looking at parts with everybody, decide, hey man, it was their money. Do you want me to spend it? it was a good day. And I also got a lot of my own parts lined up. I think we're going to get a few on Sunday. If Dan shows up, I got to ask him if he still needs that driver's track on the driver's side track for the window. I guess I could text him later if he doesn't make it in. But that's and there are no phone calls this weekend unless he needs a whole bunch of stuff. Then I have to. He is the best, man. Oh, that's cool. See, Don? Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Jay knows a lot of people in the Tri Five world, more than me probably. It's like I just was, I was blown away the last time I went down there about how much stuff he had and what he could get, and he's the main man when the Carlisle. I mean, you've probably been to Carlisle, Don. I mean, he's the big guy down there in Carlisle when it comes to the Tri Five parts. Well, we appreciate that, Don. Thanks. It really did well for us for our channel. We picked up a couple hundred subscribers. I think before we came online, we were in 1930s. So hopefully we'll make 2,000 here before too long. That would be cool. That's a little achievement. Somebody brought that up like 2 weeks ago. Let's get me to 2,000. I'm like, yeah, let's get me to 2,000. So maybe this weekend that would be fun. You know, we'll see what happens. Terry Moot, what's going on? Gonna paint the inside, Terry. Right now, I'm prepping everything. I'm off the week before Christmas, not this next week, but the week after. And I'm hoping to get the dash painted, the door jams, the window jams. I'm gonna treat the floor, and I'm hoping to get that Raptor liner. I got it over there somewhere. The Raptor liner. I'm hoping to get that on the floor and in the trunk. I'm putting it on the floor after I treat it, but I still think I'm going to put the mat over top of it. That's going to be more of a treatment. The only place you're going to see the Raptor liner is probably on the trunk. I'm not going to put any deadening back air, but for the cabin, I am. But I'm still want to paint that on the cabin. And the one buddy I was talking to, I got the what is that? The DP90 primer, and then I got some urethane to put with it to make it into a sealer. I want to seal everywhere where I welded before I put the seam seal down, so I don't trap anything in there, or it doesn't rot from the inside out. So that's the stuff I got coming up, and it's like the little tiny body work. I just been sanding at the window frame areas, so because I just want to shoot them in hot rod black after I when I shoot the dash, and that way I don't have to be very super precise with my taping. After it'll be a little bit easier. I don't know because I want to put all the glass in so I can seal the cabin. So that's pretty much what's going on. So I'm not as fast as I should be. I guess I should be faster. Right now, I'm in collecting parts mode. I never had a an adapter for the steering wheel. So my son, told him that's what I want from him for Christmas. It's like 25, $30. So I told him to get me that kit. Kim got me the whole a whole brand new dashboard bezels, the speaker side and the speedo side, and she got me the radio delete trim to go around the whole front. So I got that. I got to work to get the hardware for that stuff. I don't have any of the hardware either. And like I said, Jay's going to get us the speedometer, and so we got that going for us. I actually should have brought the bezel kit down here and showed you guys, but it's a Christmas present, so I can't really open it yet. Maybe on Christmas Eve, which leads me to the next thing. We are going to be live next Friday. If you can make it, that's great. That's wonderful. If you can't, I completely understand family stuff and all that. But in the event you haven't, you've already stuffed your faces on Christmas Eve, you've already did all your visiting, and you can participate, that's great. So we will be live next Friday night. All right. Let me catch up on a couple of the comments and make sure I'm following along. I get a little excited and keep talking. Oh man, I'll tell you, Terry, that roof was a terrible job. I cut that whole floor out, Terry. I cut the inside quarters out, and I thought that was the worst job because of where the welds go up in behind the package tray and everything else. That wasn't the worst job. The worst job was getting that tar crap off the roof. That was terrible. Once you get the material off, though, I went and got some of that goo gone. Now, somebody from the auto body world told me to 3M adhesive remover, but it was going to take, I don't have time to go to the paint store during the week because I work. And it was going to take weeks to get it on Amazon. And I just wanted to do it in the evening or on a, Saturday or Sunday afternoon. So I went and got that goo off or goo gone, but the gel stuff, and it worked good. It really did. You had to wipe for a minute, but as you're wiping, it would start coming off. You use up a lot of paper towels because it loads up on the paper towels pretty quick, but it does take it off. Just saying. And it only cost $8 for a 12 or 16-ounce spray bottle of it from Lowe's. Let me see. Go up there and see what Henry's saying here. Oh, dude. Ouch. Damn, dude. Sorry. I'm glad you're all right, Henry. That sounds like a wicked fall, man. I'm glad you're all right, brother. Get falling or get hurt on a construction site ain't no fun. This past summer, I ripped my whole bicep catching that beam. Thought it was going to fall on my son and my father-in-law, and it was like a 12-foot 2x6, two of them were nailed together, and I tried to catch it. I slowed it down and got it away from them, but I didn't catch it, and I ripped my bicep. Then, yeah, so I understand, man. You got to be careful in the when you're working on up on heights. Because I was on a ladder when I tried to catch that. Let's see who's going on here. Don't want to miss any what everybody's talking about. That sounds like a good channel, Larry. I'll definitely tune in. When you're serious and you get a channel, I'll definitely watch. Hey, Chris made it. What's going on? Ironhead Garage made it in here. How you doing, Chris? Merry Christmas, buddy. All right. I'll watch, man. For sure. I hear you, Henry. That's all it takes, man. One little shift. That's why I said when I was trying to catch that beam, I was holding the ladder. I'm on the ladder, so one arm, my left arm is holding me on the ladder, and the right tried to catch the beam. All right, my man. Peace. It's funny, Rick, because I sat there and I watched you're making the biscuits, and I'm not kidding you. It was probably 5 days earlier. I was watching some fella making them on. I don't know if it was Facebook or what, and I'm like, I hadn't made biscuits in years by hand, and I only ever helped my grandma do it. It's basically the same. It's kind of neat. You do yours right in your own flower pot. I never seen that. Usually, it's just a piece of parchment or paper on the countertop. Make a little circle. Do it that way. That's the way I was taught. But hey, man. All right, man. I'll hold you to that, Larry. I can't wait, man. I'd like to see you moving around on that car and looking around on that thing a little more. Cool. Have to check it out, Don. Thanks, man. Absolutely. Oh, good source of knowledge to try to find some new ideas. Appreciate it. I know it was, Don. Well, I'm a connoisseur of biscuits and gravy. Now, my dad would always say, "I make the best gravy," and it's the standard formula, and I can make it easy too with the sausage pounds of Bob Evans or Jimmy Dean, whatever, regular. Everybody knows how to make the sausage gravy. But I still hold pat. My grandma made the best morning gravy, and she would just use bacon grease and just smothered over freshly made biscuits. I've tried to make it. I can't quite do it. It just doesn't have the right taste. I don't know if it's the right amount of bacon grease. I don't know. But she was old school. She used to strain her bacon grease and save every little tiny drop. Run it through a paper towel to strain it. Put it in a jar. Hey man, XJ Rick made it. What's going on? Howdy, brother. Appreciate you making it in. That's awesome. All right, we got some new faces in here, man. That's pretty cool. All right, let me see here. I'm gonna put Jay's email in there again. All right, we'll keep doing that periodically. Here. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we got some new faces in here. This is how it works, guys. We got 41 people in here right now. So when I say go, and not until I say go, when I say go, I'm going to need you to guess a number between 1 and 41 for a chance to win this sticker, this magnet, this magnet, this sticker, and a BW Garage pin to put in your hat or on your lapel or whatever. So when I say go, I need a number between 1 and 41. The first one to guess it wins the sticker pack and button. Go. They're coming in fast, hon. There it is. Lynn and Larry McConnell. Kim, is it Larry? Lynn and Larry McConnell. There it is. Let me wait till it settles in on the thing. Lynn and Larry won. Outstanding. That's cool. I think I have one. I think I have one Canadian stamp left. Now, Larry, I'm going to put this in the envelope. So it's a little, big, but I just sent 1 to 1. All we could do is go like this and hope it goes through because I'm not going to pay $20 for a 50-cent pin, but I'll send the stuff. Congratulations, brother. That's awesome. That's always one of my favorite things, man. We don't have no pop quizzes here, man. I don't expect you to memorize nothing or anything like that. Just guess a number. Good time, good time. You betcha, brother. I'm glad you're back. Yo, Brad made it. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you, brother. I'm about halfway through your paint video. I need that information, man. Because I've never painted, and I'm going to be painting in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be painting my dash and my window frames and my inside garnish moldings. I guess I'm going to do. I'm going to do going to paint the steering column as well, and the glove box door. So I'll probably watch that one more than once, Brad. I got a Harbor Freight paint guns, but that's just going to have to be good enough. I figure I'll practice on that extra door I got in the shed just to see how it goes right before I start, just to make sure I got the right spray. I'll obviously do a little bit of research, which tip to use and all that. And you guys will witness everything, every step of the way. Yes, yes, it can. That's a good idea, one. All right. Well, we're not sure yet, XJ. We want it. Well, actually, Kim wants it. So she'll probably ask Jay about it again on Sunday. It was kind of like the same thing with Kim and I. We were just late. A guy went down there to get a couple parts. His wife was with him. She fell in love with the car, and they said they'd buy it. And I guess they bought it, but if they haven't paid yet, we told Jay if they back out or he gets tired of waiting, cash in hand. So we'll see. I would hope we get it, but I can't say we will. I don't think we will. I don't think those people are going to let that go. Like I said, there was like, Don, you know the exact number. It's like 4,020 or something like that. Safari. I think it was a 56, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, you can look back at the video and look at it and tell, but I think it was a 56. I have no idea what that front seat is out of, but it looks comfortable. It's certainly not original to the car, I don't think. I don't know, Don. I thought it was a 56, and the reason I can say that with any degree of confidence is when Kim was questioning Jay about it, he had mentioned there was only 4,000 and something made, and in 1956 there was only 4,000 and something Safaris made. Now it could have been a 55. Okay, so maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it is the 55. I could have swore I read somewhere they made like 4,000, but I have no idea. We'll verify that on Sunday. We'll verify the year of that. We'll make sure Kim will ask that, and we'll get that in the video. Yeah, you had mentioned that. Where are you at, Rocky? I mean, what part of the country are you at? So I could check the Craigslist later. At least look at it. Hey, Richard Sumner, thank you for saying hello. Hello to you, sir. Yeah, if you just give me the Craigslist town or whatever you're in, Rocky, I can look it up on and look at it on the computer. Okay. From Oklahoma. I'll definitely go into Oklahoma and look, man. I'll check it out. Oh, I'm sorry. Colorado Springs. Okay. Yo, Chaz, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in, brother. I appreciate you. That's awesome, man. Thanks. I appreciate you made it. We got some new faces in here. It's pretty awesome, man. I appreciate everybody coming in, supporting the channel, showing up, saying hello. We do this every Friday night. You're always welcome. More the merrier. Oh. Brian made it. What's going on, Brian? Thanks for coming in. Absolutely, it's better late than never. You missed the drawing. Lynn and Larry McConnell's back, and they won. Absolutely, Chris. Hey, man, XJ Rick, thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you. I appreciate it, man. I promise it'll go to good use. We use it towards the Speedo, man. Oh, this is fun. What's going on? Yeah, it's a really nice car one. The only thing is like you can see like on the passenger side on the pillar behind the door going up and then down into the door, somebody put a little bit of gray spray paint in there, like people like and there's like little spots where a little tiny bit of rust was. But I would try to sand that out and get the paint back up on it a little bit if you could, go at it real slow with some like 3000 wet and see if you can get it off of there. I wouldn't do anything like that to that car. There was like a rust spot on the back part of the roof. I would just treat that. That car just needed buffed and then put back like some of the interior parts put back. I think it needed a windshield. The windshield was cracked on it, and I thought he said the back glass was missing out of it. But all of the trim was there, every piece. I think there might have been a part of the door handle on the passenger. So no, it was there. The lock was missed. The lock was missing. Yo, JJ, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you and yours too, brother. Thank you. Merry Christmas. That's awesome, man. Cheers. Grape soda. I've often said store brand grape soda is better than Pepsi or Coke. Change my mind. I'll tell you what one. He's a reasonable guy. He did say, he goes, yeah, okay. Because he's a businessman. Jay's a businessman. He gets tired of waiting. He might tell those people, you all need to move on this, or I'm going to go the other way because we're not going to make him wait. The longest he'd have to wait, he could have his money right away. The longest he'd have to wait is if I have to borrow my buddy's trailer to just go down and snatch it and bring it home. And I'm sure that'd be fine. He'd probably just go with me just to see it. Biggest thing, like we'd have to get somewhere to put it, which is no problem. I got another house around the corner with an empty garage. I could just put it in there until I can make some room. I just have to go double time on my car. Get some hired help to help me with this body work. Phil's going to help me wire it. The only holdup is me. I got to get my butt moving, so that it's ready. Like once the inside of the car's painted, I want it wired. So we'll see. I guess I eventually got to get back under there and figure out the exhaust. I want to get that. Now I got the ladder bars in. I can always get under there. I could work on that a little bit. I might actually start doing that just to mix up the videos a little bit. because I'm not going to put any hangers to the floor because I'm going to paint the floor. Once I paint the floor, that's it. But you can put the hangers to. I'll put the hangers to the braces. That way, I don't have to worry about because that don't need that. You paint it on, burn it off. We're not gonna have any of that. You know, that's what I was figuring. Just run it off the bracing. I'll tell you, I know you're not lying, Rick. That's one of the reasons Kim and I are looking. It's like, she likes working out in the shop just as much as I do. It's like, and it's a lot funner when she's out there. It's like I'm in the car doing my thing. She's over there at the table doing her thing. It's better than just being out there by yourself all day. You got somebody to kid around and joke around with. And so one of the things we're like looking for not necessarily a bigger house, just more property with a big barn or a couple barns. And they're there, but they're few and far between. It's like most of these places, they're like 4 and 5 bedroom. It's just Kim and I. We need a decent size house. Maybe 2,000 square feet with about 10 acres and about 6,000 feet of barn space. We might have to just buy property and build what we want. I don't know. Them barn dominiums are really cool. House and a garage all in one. I guess the only time that'd be a problem is if you spilt something and the vapors. I don't know. It's my fault. Mine never gets done too, Brad. I'm always I'm always working on something. I'm always doing something, and it's like you slide out there an hour here and an hour there. Let's face it, on these cars isn't going to cut it. You got to dig in. Look at Dan. Dan is just. I mean, he just goes that guy works all day. Then he goes and he works in his garage till 2 in the morning, pushing these projects forward. I just don't have that kind of energy. I get tired watching him. That's true, Kim. But I'll tell you, she's got a beautiful wardrobe. She's got some of the nicest clothes, but she's been working at home for over a year, so t-shirts and stuff is her new wardrobe. Super chat fundraiser. I like it. Let's buy Kim that safari. That's hilarious, man. See, that's beautiful, Brian. That's probably what we need. Then we would just be fighting over shop space. Yeah, that would be perfect. It is. I'll tell you, she wears that shirt a lot, Andy. We all do, Henry. We all do. I got pretty good energy for being 50, but I mean, not that kind of energy. No, Larry, that I think that's already so. Like I said, we got there too late. It was already sold. But if they back out or take too long coming up with the money, we're first in line. So that's the best we could hope for. Last year when I went down there's a video. I gotta find it. I made a video. It's about a year old. He had a 57 delivery down there with a big block Chevy in it. It was a nice car. I mean, it was a 57. It was red. I had a 454 in it. Had a 9-inch rear. It was done up nice. If you were in the deliveries, but I wasn't. I mean, that's like a $25,000-$30,000 car. I'm not into deliveries, so I wouldn't pay that much for it. But it had all the components in it that made it worth that kind of money to the right buyer. I don't know. He sold that was the car that was there last time I was down there. I was shocked when when we walked through there, and I'm like, that's a Safari. And it really made for a great day because it's like Dan was kept, he would ask, like, he wanted to see this, the trim installed. Then he kind of visualized, he's looking at his car. He's like, I don't have that, and I have that. So he knew exactly what he needed. Those last two pieces at the end, when I got inside the car, that's what he was talking about. He got those. But like I said, the only other thing, I guess I'll text him later. I guess as I got to find out if he wants that driver's side track piece or whatever. Throw that into the booty bounty. Explain that to me again, one. the, the bounty's what the group of pirates get. The booty is what the individual gets out of the bounty. I like learning new stuff. All right, Trevor, man. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I appreciate you. Keep up with that great build you got going on. Anybody that it belongs to our Facebook page, go over to BW's Garage on our Facebook page, and you can see Trevor's got a really cool 55 project. It's orange. He's got a couple great pictures laid out on there for us to look at. Great little project, man. Take care, buddy. And let's see what else we got. And I tell you, man, you look at that Safari is a California car. It came from San Francisco. It's you can't use the word rust free, but it's as rust free as a 70-year-old car could be. I mean, it's still got the original paint on the inner wheel wells. It's like right at the seam. You got a little bit of surface rust. I guess you could just brush brush at that and put a little bit of that acidy, not acidy stuff, the stuff that transforms it. Just, but there's no, you're not cutting big floors out like we done. You're not cutting quarter panels off. The car's all there. It's solid. It's a solid car. The engine color for my gasser's orange one. It's already painted. That's all right. I completely understand, Dan. Thanks for coming in. I was just saying, I was going to ask you, do you still want that driver's side track? Because he might have it. I'm going to his second shop on Sunday, and so I'm going to pick up my Speedo. I'm hoping he's got a hood bar, maybe two down there, because I think Gorney wants one. But he said he had to look for that track piece. You know what I'm talking about for the window on, I guess you said the driver's side, right? Because you probably got the guts for the passenger side. I don't know. All right, I'll make sure. No problem. But I'll do a good walkthrough on the shop that he has down there. I think we're going to his house, and he's probably got like a couple garages back there and a barn or something. I don't know, but he kept telling me, you got to come down here. I'm pretty sure it's like the mecca of Tri-5 parts. So we'll see. Yeah, the Safari, he sold it, but they haven't given him the money, and I think he said 15,500. And what was it, hon? I think that's what he said. I don't know, but we got dibs. So anybody got any bright ideas? We got dibs. But I think it's gone. Where's Speedos? I'm not wearing Speedos. My speedometer. He's getting me a gauge cluster. Howie. Kim got me a brand new bezel kit for the dashboard and the trim for the dashboard. but I don't have any gauges, and I'm spending $1,000 for that new stuff that don't wouldn't look right on a gasser. So Jay's hooking me up. He's looking around. He said he's already found the speedometer cluster. He knows it works. He's going to find me I think he said he found the temperature gauge and he was looking for the fuel gauge or vice versa. But he said he'd have it all for me by Sunday because we're going down there Sunday. And I'm hoping I didn't ask him, but I'm hoping he should have a hood bar down there. I'm hoping. We'll see. I thought it was reasonable too, Dan. Like I said, I'm not even going to argue with him. It's all there. There's no rust. I was telling you. I mean, you've seen it. It's like it's all there. It's perfectly, So I don't know. We'll have it if it's available. We'll have it. But I don't think it is. I think the people's already snapped it up, and that's that. But I could go down there Sunday, and he could say, "I'm tired of waiting. If you want it, you can have it." Then the biggest problem at that point is getting a hold of my buddy to get his trailer. We'll work through that. You bet we will. You don't want to see me in a speedo, Al. My little chicken legs, man. I'm not. I'm a little thin. I'm not as beefy as I used to be. Going the other way. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm getting lazy. Look at me. I'm down here. I'm in the basement again instead of the garage. But it is a dusty mess out there. I mean, I got to vacuum and clean up. There's so much the debris field that putty makes there, that plastic makes is it doesn't matter how well you think you cleaned, you didn't get it all. Soft. I guess I am soft. I'm sure. You probably don't want to see them either. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Yeah, man. Hey, thanks a lot, Brad. Yeah, hit the like button, man. Maybe YouTube will send me over and let a couple other people have a look. See, that's a good idea. Yeah, I know, Don. It's like, and I'm not the world's greatest body, man. It's like I'll put it on, then I take too much off of one spot, put it back on. I'm figuring it out. It's like the hardest thing I'm having a problem with is the driver's side rocker to quarter transition. Just a little bit. It's like the passenger side. How I did that, I got to go back and look at the video. I know I did them differently from each other. And however I did that passenger side, if I ever do it again, that's how I'm going to do it because that came right in. The driver's side's a little tougher, but it's going to be good enough. It's going to be hot rod black. It's going to be good enough. I'm getting out of that perfection stuff where I got to make everything just so. I'm trying to anyway. OCD. Yeah, the headliner stuff. I got most of that. Terry, I got most of that in a big black garbage bag out there. I got I got most of that out of there. I kept cleaning that after I do it. I got tar all over a couple pairs of my jeans though. Yeah, it is nasty, Kevin. But like I say, the good news is most of my panels are new, and it's like so I only really have to do where the transition pieces were in the old days where they'd put lead in there. So I just got to put a little bit of plastic in there and try to get it to blend in. The window frames were a little tough because all the messing around I had to do, but we got them close enough. I think so anyway. Put a little high build primer on it, and then I can really see if I got it or not. And then just kind of like a real light little black sprinkle on there and run the paper over. Doing the best we can. Take it easy, Chaz. Thanks for coming in, brother. I appreciate you, man. Till next time, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. If we can get down there one, if we can get down there, like I say, they just want so much money for these houses now. I kick myself. We could have bought a couple different things a couple years ago and we didn't do it. We waited and now everything costs so much money. It's crazy. Yeah, there's a lot. You just have to watch when in Delaware that you're not you want to buy the dry. There's dry and there's wetland in Delaware, and you don't want the wetland. I got a couple buddies live down there, and that's what they're all telling me. You gotta watch. Yeah, they are. They're JJ. They're crazy everywhere. It's the house I got around the corner. My son's staying in right now. It's like I mean, I'm not going to get into the specifics, but it's worth a lot more than it was when we got it. A lot more, and it's unbelievable. But it's like when you sit there and you look at it, we're used to a certain amount of money, but with inflation now, it's kind of you can't look at it in the same contents or context. It's kind yeah. Believe it or not, Dan, that's a lot of it. I get a Sunday call and I can buy extra parts. That's how it goes. That's why I usually don't say no on Sunday. I try to go in. I was not able to go in. I was called in last Sunday when we were doing that video and we were getting those parts. I had a call in. I said, "I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of Delaware. I can't come." Can't you can't. That's some stuff I got to look into too, Henry. I'm glad you're talking about that stuff. Your van head. I need to get a headliner. I need to get a dome light. I need to get a headliner. The list just grows. It never goes down. It goes up, 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 up. Yeah, it is, Howie. I can't believe it. It's like the amount. It's out of control. It's out of control. But we can only do what we can do. Sometimes you can do a little more. Sometimes you do a little less. Just have hot dog night once a week. How was them burgers, Dan? Them burgers that Danielle whipped up. They look pretty good. They look pretty good. Kim made me stop putting breadcrumbs in my hamburgers, but that looks pretty good. I might have to try that with all that garlic because I am a big connoisseur of garlic. Kim's father makes garlic beans every holiday, and I'll sit there. I'll pick the cloves right out. I'll eat a garlic clove or a cut piece of garlic clove. Dude, I was trying to figure it out, and Kim was laughing. She's like, "What? Did he have to get Danielle?" Because I'm like, "Man, he ain't answering this thing." So I was like, then I tried Danielle's, and she's emailing my phone or Instagramming my phone. He's on the phone. He's trying. I'm like, okay. I ain't a wizard, man. That's like the third time I ever did that. I remember my buddy from back home did it on Facebook. And I was like, what the hell's noise is my phone making? And it was my buddy Dave from back home. And I hadn't seen him in 20 years. I'm like, I wonder what he wants. And I answered it. It was fun. It was a good call. Then there's another guy on Facebook. I think his name was Mike Schroeder or something. And that's when I was putting the tail lights in. He was explaining it to me, and he FaceTimed with me on Facebook, looking at my lights and all. I think I botched that job, but it's all right. It'll come out all right. I cut the bottom so that because I got the aftermarket tail lights, so you take a wafer cut out of the bottom, and then you hit the sheet metal down, and then weld the seam back up, and then they drop right in. And there's not a whole bunch of lights sticking up past the sheet metal where you'd have to put a bunch of bondo to blend it in. It worked pretty good. I still have to put a little bit. It's not, but it went down a lot. A wafer wheel cut makes a world of difference. I do too, man. I do too. I do. We managed. You got to see what like the trim what some of the trim pieces look like, right? There's somebody commented on the video that chieftain parts won't fit. Well, we're not looking at a chieftain, we're looking at a safari, and all the trim on the back windows is the same. I don't know a lot, but I do know that. Are pretty close to the same anyway. Take care, Rick. I really appreciate you coming in, man. Take care, buddy. Yeah. She was being a smart ass. All right. Hey, Chop Mike, thanks for coming in, buddy. Like I said, text me later. Let me make sure you got that seat whenever you get it in your possession, man. I feel a lot better when I know. It's like OCD. I just got to know it's right here in my brain. I want you taken care of. Take care, buddy. All right, Howie. Take care, man. Be safe, brother. All right, there you go, Shaky. Take care, buddy. What are we at? Oh man, we're at 101. I wasn't even looking. It is. Everybody's leaving. I'm like, why's everybody leaving? And we're at our 1 hour mark. We had a lot of fun this week, man. I tell you what, that was the funnest video I ever did, man. And Dan, they were a big part of it, and I really appreciate you letting me letting me do that. That was a lot of fun. So I'll tell you guys what, we're definitely doing our Christmas Eve. We're going to have a live at 8:30. If you can't make it and you're doing family stuff, please don't feel obligated. But we'll be here in case you're home because I we're going to be done all our Christmas stuff by then, and I really enjoy doing this, so we're just going to go ahead and do it. I might wear a Santa Claus hat, and we might have a couple giveaways. We'll see. We'll see if the spirit of Christmas is in the house and how it goes. All right. So I wanted to let everybody know I appreciate y'all coming in here and hanging out with us. We got a lot of new people in here this week, and I hope they had fun and I hope they come back. All right. Rocky, it was good having you here. JJ and Son, XJ Rick, I appreciate you. Shop Cat, Mike 55 Chevy Garage, Brian, Blue Yella. Dan, as always, Fuel Fire Garage, Mike. All right, man. Thanks for at least stopping by to say hello and goodbye. I appreciate you. Henry, as always. Floyd, I know you're in here somewhere, man. Thanks for coming in, brother. I really appreciate you. Lynn and Larry, we're going to do our best to get that mailed out tomorrow. All right. So we'll Monday at the latest, but we'll get it mailed out to you. Congratulations on your win. Grady, thanks for coming in as always. Richard Sumner, I appreciate you enjoying it. I hope you come back, man. All right. Yo, Country Boy Gas Garage, I had a good time tonight. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the $5, brother. I appreciate you, man. All right, dude. Take it easy. Dorier's Garage. All right, thanks for coming in, and I'll see you later, man. Thanks for joining in. Please sign up and come back next week. All right. Till next week. Take care, everybody.